Hello there, my name is Hector. Thank you for joining me in this video, the mental approach to the game of baseball. In this particular video, we will be talking about pitching. Because pitching is a position with so many responsibilities, I decided to split the video into two sections, pitching part 1 and part 2. This video is pitching part 1. I am not following a script. I have nothing on my table, just this baseball. But I am going to approach this simply as a chat, a talk, just talking to my pitcher, okay? Simple as that. All right. The one thing that I want you to realize immediately is that pitching comes with a lot of failings. There are times that you are going to have nothing. It's as if you have never pitched before. Your curveball is not curving, your fastball is not fast, the strikes are not called strikes, or they get smashed, you hitting batters, you walking batters. I am going to come get you out on the first inning without you scoring a single out, without throwing single strikes, bases are loaded, we're down by 10 runs. I am going to come get you and pull you off, not because I hate you, but because I want to save your arm. I don't want you to get injured out there. And when this happens again, do not be upset. Do not be upset at your coach, me. Do not be upset at your umpire. Do not be upset at your catcher, at your teammates. Nobody's fault. It just happens and you must accept it. If I ask you to play another position and if you're willing to, go kindly and do it and defend that position. If you decide to just simply take the day off, come to the dugout, do not be smashing things, do not be hitting things, do not be throwing things. You can injure yourself, you could injure one of us, which is worst, okay? Handle it as a professional, as a pro, even though you're a young man, girl, you're a young person, you must be able to handle this. Otherwise, you cannot be a pitcher. If you're not able to deal with this, if you're not able to be okay with this fact of uncertainty and high potential for failing, then you should not consider being a pitcher, because a pitcher is very difficult out there, okay? I'm going to ask you, for example, how many pitches can you throw? How many pitches do you have in your arsenal, in your pitching bag? And of course, you're going to tell me a bunch of stuff. You throw a fastball, a curveball, a sinker, a slider, or whatever. You throw left-handed, you throw with your foot, all kinds of stuff. And it's perfectly fine. I am not going to, cut the tree from under you. This is something that you have. Perfect, good. I am glad for you. However, while you are pitching for me, before I allow you to throw any of those pitches, I want you to show me command and control of one single pitch. The fastball. Show me command and control of your fastball, and then I will let you pick, here and then, to throw one of those secondary pitches that you have, a curve. You could snap a curveball here and then. But before you do that, show me command and control of this pitch. All right? And I decided to just use the fastball because that is the most important pitch. Without a good controlled fastball, none of the secondary pitches that you claim to have are going to be effective. So I want you to throw it like this for high spin, and I want you to throw the same pitch, the same fastball, with the same technique, with the same follow through, with the same mechanic, with the same energy, like this. Okay? High spin, low spin. Not to be fancy, but remember that the batter says it's time to hit you based on your delivery arm, on your delivery speed, on your delivery motions towards him, okay? So we are going to upset that timing. He's trying to time me, for example. I am going to upset that timing by changing the grip of my fastball. High spin, low spin. Speed the batter up, slow the batter out. Adding, subtracting, however you want to say it is fine. When you hold the fastball like this, your wrist is free, and on release point you add a lot of snap on the ball, creating spin, high spin. This is the high spinning fastball. High spin, low spin. So this is the one that you must be able to pop in there. But again, to get the batter off his timing, you simply choke the ball in the palm of your hand by moving your thumb to meet your index finger like so. In this position, the wrist is locked. On release point, you lose some of the snapping. Therefore, your fastball leaves your hand spinning slower and consequently getting to the plate slower. Not because you do anything different, you throw them with the same snapping of your arm. They just, because the way you were holding it, you were not able to snap it as fast, and the ball lost some of the spin, losing height, maybe moving side to side, causing the batter to swing and miss, or maybe force the batter to make weak contact with the ball. And something that you want more than no contact is weak contact. So you could say that, sometimes called a changeup, the change of pace grip on your fastball is a no contact inducing pitch or a weak contact inducing pitch. Again, both thrown with the same speed, with the same technique, with the same follow through. If you fall flat on your face when you do it like this, you must also fall flat on your face when you throw it like this. Simple, okay? Once you show me command and control of this pitch, of your fastball, and be able to change speed with it, then you could throw any of those other pitches that you claim to have and you can get over the plate for a strike. But again, I'm going to be watching you. I am not going to allow you, at least at the beginning, to throw them more than once to a batter. Note, if you want to pitch for me, there are certain requirements. You are going to have to come out and practice with me, practice pitching. The exercise of a pitcher, the fitness of a pitcher is achieved by throwing. You do not do bench press on the mound. You do not pick a heavy weight. You simply perform a very violent motion downhill, sometimes with not the best of shoes or stability, and hoping that your arm is not going to fall off. This level of strength and conditioning of your whole body, it is only achieved by throwing. Nothing else achieved that. Okay, so in order for you to condition your arm, your whole body for the exercise of throwing, remember when you throw as a pitcher throws the ball using the whole body, legs, torso, shoulder, and then because the ball is there. If you had the ball in your mouth, then you would throw it with your mouth. But because the hold the ball in your hand, then the last thing that comes into play is your arm. The last thing, the whole body starts the motion, and then the arms deliver the ball. So in order for you to be conditioned to pitch, you must throw a lot, throw downhill, uphill, flat ground, long toss, short toss, target toss, focus toss, letting it all out, okay, often and with purpose. Only this way your body will be conditioned. So when you decide to snap a curveball, you won't injure your elbow. You see, it's not sometimes the pitch. It's not the pitch itself that injures pitchers sometimes. It's just proper form, especially when they're tired, and the fact that they do not practice pitching. They may do weightlifting or pull-ups or some other stuff that has nothing to do with the action of pitching. So of course the muscle is tight, it's not flexible, needs too much oxygen to reach the arm, to reach that muscle to keep it flexible. Of course the joint or the muscle is going to snap, okay? But not because of a curveball, but because of your arm is not conditioned. You're not in shape of delivering this type of pitches. So again, even though I will allow them, I am not going to allow you to just snap 5 curveballs to a batter. Pick your spot, let it go fine, as long as you show me command and control of that fastball. So we're going to leave this video up to here, and we'll continue in part 2. So we talked about dealing with your emotions at the mound, very critical. Not again that I do not want you to have emotions. You are a human being. A human being is a bag of emotions, but I want you to challenge them, to put them to use, to focus them on the right thing, which is pitching. Do not be upset at anything. Do not be upset at yourself. Do not doubt yourself. Do not feel down because today you didn't have it. Do not be upset when I take you out. Again, focus on controlling and commanding a single pitch, and then after that you could throw anything else that you want. Make sure that you practice a lot, practice often, throw hard, throw long toss, throw from a mound, please. Make a mound of your shoes or your hat, get on a little hill and throw downhill as often as you can, so you can get used to landing from a hill. It's a little bit different than throwing flat ground. So we're going to leave it up to here. I would like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in part 2. Thanks again. My name is Hector. All right, see you.